or it'll be up on YouTube tomorrow if y'all want to just wait.
That's good.
Shout out to all y'all, man.
That one.
All right.
So, do you? I probably should have asked first. Let me just throw it at you. You are cool to do some freestyle in here, or?
I probably got something I can do. I don't have anything prepared, so it'd be kind of hard for me to censor myself on the spot.
Okay. So are we best not to do that?
Yeah. I mean,
I'd
probably
rather
I
be
would
safe.
love to. I would love to, but I don't want to lose your job.
Well, I mean, I don't think I'd lose the job, but if they're, first of all, the issue is, does someone hear it? Then do they hear it, and then do they complain?
Right.
If they hear it and complain, then the FCC decides to do an investigation. So those
Yeah,
are
no, I don't want that.
Then it gets to
yeah.
be $5,000, and the university has told me time and time again, we're not going to indemnify you. You get in trouble, you're paying for that.
Oh,
And,
yeah, no,
and I'm
yeah.
like, no.
Yeah, we'll have to do that next time. I'll
No worries.
I'll
No
prepare
worries.
something for you next time where I'm not
No,
talking a bunch of stuff that shouldn't be said on airwaves.
I would rather not have a boo-boo.
Yeah, me too.
I'll be real honest with you, man.
It makes me look bad too. So I mean, yeah, I don't want to mess up because I'm trying to put a word in that shouldn't be there.
Right. Well, it's it's one thing for like Tim to turn effing into trucking. It's another thing where it's part of the art form, right?
Yeah.
So I'll put in 5 minutes of something totally unrelated to this.
Yeah.
Although that's a bit of a jump. I'm not sure how I like that. That's a little too much of a jump. What do I do here? I'll look here, and then look here, and then.
Shout out to everybody, all y'all watching, man.
Oh. There's that. Oh, that makes more sense.
They playing Cuban. Yeah, Cuban about to go off. Go back right. About to go back on.
Not quite yet.
One more song.
Not-
Give it, yeah.
One more song?
That's better. Yeah, so 4 minutes instead of 5.
Okay.
But
Nice.
there's also that rule where you reach a point and that there just a smidge. People need a bit of a break instead of constant throwing talk at them. I talk for a living, so I'm a terrible.
I'm at UD, Chris. I told you about this shit.
He said, "Where are you?"
Yeah.
If you want to be fun, you can say you're talking to a professor right now.
It's UD Radio. It's what?
WUDR.
WUDR. It's
Yeah, listen, 99.5, 98.1, WUDR.udayton.edu.
He said, "Where's it at?"
Oh, yeah. It's down in Art Street. We're off of Longview and Keyfaber.
Longview and Keyfaber. I mean, it's like 3 minutes from your house.
Oh, and the live stream just kicked back on. I should tell you that before.
Okay.
Oh, not that has the other kinds of restrictions, but just so you don't start saying things about your friends that you don't want to say. Oh, looking good. And I'm gonna. It looks weird, but that actually helps.
Yeah, I feel you. Yeah, more light the better.
Yeah. Well, and in here, if it was a nice bright day, you'd get beautiful shots. But on a day like today,
How much more time do we have?
2.5 minutes.
Like on air?
Yeah. Then we'll be live in 2.5 minutes.
Oh, I mean, like what time? What time is it now?
Oh, you mean total time?
Yeah.
It's right around. This would be right around 4:30. Military time always throws me off.
Yeah.
Shit, Chris, if you wanna pull down, you can pull down. I got a half hour left.
And I'm gonna do one of these.
That's my brother that I do a lot of my shows with, so I mean, we can get him on here too. What's up, Pooh?
Yeah, actually. Careful what you asked for.
Oh yeah, I gotta tell them about the FCC thing. Yeah, you can't cuss.
Yeah,
but
you cannot cuss.
That might not be a bad. That might be a bad idea.
Because that's not half bad.
Yeah, no, I like that. I like that.
Then I'm going to get a little meta on us. You and your... Yes. Because I wanted to have one in with the...
Yeah, it's,
so
on, it's on UD campus. What's she been?
So out there, can we do that after?
Yeah.
Is that cool?
It's like ducked off. Like what's
Orange Street is Key Favor.
Yeah.
Key Favor?
It's right by our taco.
Right by our taco. You know where that's at.
Just walk, yeah.
I knew if I said food, you know where it was.
Just you walk down the alley from our taco. That's what I tell people to do.
Oh yeah, he said walk down that alley from our taco.
And then you get to what I call them the weird buildings on campus. People are like, oh, where's Art Street? You know the weird buildings on campus? Oh! Then all of a sudden people know what you're talking about. Okay, so we're gonna go live here, boom.
All right.
Thinking all our videos are going more videos than you want.
I like all the videos. I like all the cameras. What's up, camera? What's up, camera? What's up, camera? What's up, camera?
So I'll ask you if you have any shows coming up and stuff
Oh,
like that. Website, social media for people to contact you, stuff like that too.
All right, bet.
Say Sumi here on your Tuesday afternoon alternative. And if you were noticing, that song indeed is a Velvet Underground cover. It's from their brand new EP, Just a Short Walk, from the fine folks at Damnably Records. I am here in studio, joined by Josh Thrasher. You heard his song Cuban multiple times because I can, but also because it's a really great song.
Thank you.
How did you get the inspiration to write a cool song about Mark Cuban?
Shark Tank? I don't know. I don't know. He's just rich. I want to be like him one day.
All are good answers.
Yeah,
all are good answers.
It's just motivation.
Yeah. Oh, sure. And the whole rhyme about being a billionaire.
Yeah.
How does a thought like that come to you?
That's what I want. That's what the goal is.
So it's sort of like aspirational.
Yeah.
Sort of like, we all want this.
Exactly.
So why not call it what it is?
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. And it's just something catchy. Yeah. So.
Oh, it's terribly catchy. It's got a great line to it, and the syncopation of it just totally works.
Thank you.
It's not forced at all. I don't mean to say bad things about people who aren't here to defend themselves, but when you hear a song or you hear some rap or some hip hop or you hear a rhyme and you're like, wow, they're really wedging that in there.
Yeah.
You almost picture them with a crowbar
Forcing it in.
Exactly.
There,
But I'm also curious. So say somebody wants to contact you.
Yeah.
Right. Where are you on social media?
I'm everywhere on social media. I do all my business on Facebook, so probably Facebook is the best way to catch me, but I'm on Twitter and Instagram, both of them @it's Josh Thrasher. Yeah, or you can email me at joshthrasherbusiness@gmail.com for business or booking inquiries.
Oh, absolutely. I'm curious, do you have any shows coming up?
Oh, yeah. Let's see. I'll be going out of town the May 21st. I'll be going back to Peoria, Illinois. That'll be my third time there. Me and my brother Pooh, shout out to Pooh. We do a lot of music together, traveling and all that. We're going back out there. We got a little fan base out there that rocks with us. April 28th, I'm sorry. April 28th,
No worries.
I'll be at Pisano's Pub. It's a huge lineup. It starts at 5. It goes to, I think, 2 in the morning, and it's all hip-hop. I'm on around, I think, 10 or something like that. Just a good lineup of hip-hop artists. That's what I got lined up so far. But there's, May 4th at Club Therapy.
Oh,
We're doing a Cinco de Mayo party.
Saw that.
Me and Chris Daly. Shout out Chris Daly for putting it all together and involving me in it. So that'll be fun. So we have a few things coming up. That's more of we're having free tacos, $2 margs. So it's more of a party than.
Yeah.
But I'm performing. A few other people are performing too. So it's gonna be a great night.
What are you listening to right now? Well, I should have warned you about that question.
I love.
I see you looking through your catalog here.
I love A Boogie.
Oh yeah.
He's a new guy. I listen to him a lot. I mean, I listen to so many. I can't.
It's almost
It's
like
hard.
an impossible question.
Yeah. I mean, it's really hard. But like the new guy is A Boogie. That's my favorite new guy. Really, I listen to people from the city a lot too. I mean, that's usually probably 80% of what I listen to.
If somebody wanted to get at some hip hop here in the city, how do you do that?
As far as like where you would find it?
Yeah, like say, I know a lot of
SoundCloud.
students and a lot of people who just say, is there a hip hop scene in Dayton? Yeah, there is, and it's big.
It's huge.
Okay,
yeah.
where do I find that music? And so I immediately think of like Bandcamp or SoundCloud, or
Yeah.
you go to somebody's Facebook page.
Yeah, it's Facebook and SoundCloud or Twitter. Yeah.
Because
Mainly SoundCloud, just because everybody can get on it.
Yeah, and hip hop has been much more effective, I think. Please tell me if I'm wrong. Tell me if I'm totally off base. Right? This gray in my beard is naturally earned here. But as I understand it, hip hop has really been creative, and for years, I would argue.
Yeah.
Hip hop has been creative in using social media and
Yes.
using kind of alternative ways to get the word out.
Mhm.
Because in part, let's be honest, the recording industry has not been terribly positive when
Right.
it comes to hip hop.
Right. Exactly. They want YouTube stars to be their
Yeah, exactly.
hip hop artists.
Yeah. So it's not so much an effort to really give support to a community or to a group of artists or things like that. It's more about like, what can we sell?
Exactly. Yeah. It's all about marketing.
So
All
when
about
you look at
marketing.
hip hop artists like yourself,
Yeah.
how do you stand out? How do you reach people?
Networking, just knowing how to talk to people.
Sure.
That's all it really comes down to. I've seen people that I'll admit have more talent than me, but they don't know how to talk to promoters. They don't know how to talk to booking agents, big artists, and it just puts them out of the game. When I know how to talk to these people, and I have people behind me that I know can help me put this together. Shout out my big homie / mentor Philly Phil. He does a lot for the city. Village Fam does a lot for the city. Shout out my brother Pooh. Shout out my brother Chris, young Chris. I mean, shout out everybody I rock with. Shout out everybody. It's a great thing.
Well, I'm also curious. Given the nature of your voice, the tenor of your voice,
Yeah.
have you ever thought of doing music outside of hip hop, or
I
bring hip hop into
can't
pop or
sing
rock or
for-
something like that?
I can't sing.
No?
I can't sing for nothing.
Oh.
Throw the auto tune on. I mean, I'll sound alright, but I would not want to. I would not want to sing for y'all. No.
But hip hop is also true to your heart. Right?
Yeah, exactly.
That's where you at.
Exactly.
Right, as opposed to pretending to be something you're not.
Right.
But I was just thinking, like,
Yeah.
I listened to a song like Cuban and some of the other music that you sent me,
Yeah.
and I think you have a real sense of rhythm, a real sense
Thank
of
you.
syncopation
Thank you.
in your delivery and your voice.
Thank you.
And to me, I start thinking about what you can do with that. Not just hip hop, and I don't mean in any way to say that what you aren't doing is really cool, because
Right.
it is. But there are other things that you could do with that if you wanted to.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I mean, I guess I just never really looked into it really, just because I know I can't.
Yeah.
Really, I mean, I can maybe hold a little note, but it's nothing. I'm not Frank Ocean or anybody.
I hear
out
you.
there, so I just stay in my lane, stick to what I can do, and just try to do it my best.
That's probably wise.
Yeah.
If you're just joining us, you're listening to your Tuesday afternoon alternative here on WUDR. I'm joined by Josh Thrasher here in the studio. We're talking about hip hop and his music. So he's available on all of the social media, but Facebook seems to be like one of the best ways to reach out to him.
Yeah. If you want to do business, that's the best way
And
contact me.
we'll have links on our blog and our website about all of that. We are live streaming. We are live streaming on the Your Tuesday Afternoon Alternative radio page. I'm live streaming on my personal page. We're taking video. Oh my gosh, there's so many cameras in here. We're doing all of the video stuff,
Yes.
which Josh will have available for him to use in any way that he wants to. I'm just curious. So you mentioned your mentor.
Yeah.
Right? How did he mentor you?
Oh man.
What did he do for you?
Philly Phil's told me so many stories. I mean, because if you want to be a promoter, I mean,
So it's like education.
That's the yeah. I mean, he's taught me so much stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not gonna go into it just because he's put me up on game, and he's taught me a lot throughout the years I've known him, and he's always shown me love. And yeah, if you want to do hip hop in Dayton, you should know Philly Phil, for sure.
And so he's a gateway. He's a knowledgeable person.
Definitely.
But it also sounds like he's a willing and able mentor.
Yes.
That he's willing to work with.
He loves seeing young people,
Mm-hmm.
come up, and if you want to be a promoter, I mean, he's the best person to talk to. He's brought, so many people here that, I mean, it's not even, I can't even name all the people.
Oh, of course.
We've done some podcasts. I don't know if you've seen them on YouTube.
Yeah.
We have one coming out too as well. Just talking about like the history of One Eye Jacks and the hip hop aspect and how it went from Oasis to One Eyes and the demise of it and all that stuff. So I mean, yeah, he's just always been good, throwing me on shows, us working together on shows. So
Sure.
it's always been good.
So with the demise of One Eye Jacks, where are people going now?
Sneaky D's in Huber Heights
Nice.
usually does pretty good. Hip hop, they do hip hop every week. Shout out Mo Betta. He's the promoter there. Blind Bob's, they usually do Sundays for hip hop. We've done one Friday there that was very successful. But yeah, WO Rights is kind of getting back to doing hip hop because we kind of had a incident a year ago that I'm not gonna talk about.
Sure.
But yeah, they're getting back into it, and they just got to see that it's nonviolent. And once everybody sees it's nonviolent, I think more people catch on to it.
Well, it seems to me like people are gonna very quickly make judgments, right? Snap judgments that are unfair.
Uh-huh.
Especially when you look at rap and hip hop, people just assume things about it that are not necessarily true.
Exactly.
And how do you fight? I mean, call it what it is, right? It's discrimination.
Yeah.
How do you, as an artist, how do you fight against that?
Just show them that I'm an intelligent person and I can talk to them
Yeah.
on a real level and not, bring drama to their clubs and mess up their liquor license or mess up their, whatever they have going on. The main goal of a hip hop show is to make the bar money and to get the artist out. So that's what you really have to worry about. Is the bar makes money. It's good if you make money as a promoter, but your main goal is to focus on the artist and the bar. So
what do you spend most of your time doing? The promotion work or the music?
50-50.
It really is split down the middle for you.
I try to do it 50-50. Sometimes the promotion and like traveling takes away from it.
Yeah.
But I try to have a balance. But yeah, sometimes it's hard. But I
do you
constantly
sleep?
work. Sometimes. Sometimes.
Because I can't tell you that's what weekends are for. Because you're probably performing or you're at a club
exactly.
or at an event.
Yeah, you have to be out on the weekends. The week is the work. Where you put in the footwork for the shows.
Yeah.
So then really your only day off is Sunday unless they have a Sunday show somewhere.
Right, like Bob's does.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And they've always, I don't know what it is, they've always done that. Hip Hop Sunday's there.
Has there been much of an ability for the hip hop artists in Dayton to reach out to say like Columbus or Cincinnati?
Oh.
I'll be real honest, I really don't know anything
Just
about
came
the
back
scenes.
from Columbus on Friday.
Okay, so I guess the answer is yes.
Yes. Shout out my brother Dylan. He got a opening slot for Best Believe, and we rocked it. You know what I'm saying? We were there for Columbus and the holiday. You know the holiday.
I'll just say 420. I'll say 420.
Okay, I didn't know if I can say it. Yeah,
you can't say it. I don't
so-
know that we should describe what it means,
Yeah.
but we'll let people
Yeah.
interpret
But
what it means.
it was a great holiday, good show. Yeah. Did shows, do shows in Cincinnati. I've always done shows in Cincinnati over the years. But yeah.
Is there any territorialism between?
Oh, big territorialism.
Is there? Is
yeah.
there? Well, I mean,
big
I
territorialism.
think that's
There's
true.
even territorialism in Dayton. So.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I mean.
So like if you're from Dayton, you go to Cincinnati or Columbus. I think that's also true across genres. Whether you do hip hop or whether you're doing rap or doing rock or pop or country or folk or what have you. When you're from out of town, people look at you a little differently.
Exactly. Yeah, because there's just so much things that go into going out of town. I mean, you don't know anybody for the most part unless you've been there a lot, and then you just have to get in where you fit in, really.
Oh, of course. Oh,
Yeah.
absolutely.
And I mean, that's not hard for me at all. So, I mean, I love it. So.
You seem to have a fair sociability here. You kind of work your way in, right?
Yeah.
But as a promoter,
It's good to have those qualities.
a little bit. In case you're just tuning in, I am Dr. J. You're listening to your Tuesday afternoon alternative. We're here in studio with Josh Thrasher, who's an area promoter and musician and a hip hop artist. What's on tap for you in the near future? Are you working on new music? Do you have
Yes.
any albums or EPs or
Yes.
singles coming up?
Well, I dropped my 2 singles, the Cuban single and then the designer single. Those are on all major platforms, Spotify, iTunes, Amazon Music, all that. And I'm working on the album right now. And then I also am in the process of doing a compilation of features from a bunch of local rappers. And I wanted to just do a song, and it just got so big it turned into a whole project.
Oh,
so,
really?
So I'm trying to do like a whole Wu-Tang Clan type thing, and just put a bunch of people on the songs. Just get another platform.
Well, why not use that community that's around you?
Exactly.
And
Nobody else is really using it, so I mean, get the jump.
So Josh Thrasher, thank you so much for coming in today. I really appreciate it.
No problem.
So we haven't scared you away. You'd come back again.
Oh, I'd love to.
Maybe bring some other. Maybe we could do something where we get like 2 or 3 or 4 artists
My
here.
brother
in
Chris
studio.
was out here, but he didn't know if it was the brick building, and I couldn't talk to him on here while I was talking to you. So.
That is true, and I appreciate you doing that.
Yeah. Nah, he was out here though, but yeah.
Yeah, no, nothing would be more confusing than I ask you a question and then you're like, as you're flipping through your.
Yeah, no, I'm not. Yeah, nah.
But thank you so much. I really appreciate it. So we should plan maybe sometime in the summer having some guys come in.
Definitely, I got a whole team I can bring in. So.
And so we could maybe work something up to do something here in studio or something like
Yes.
that. Of course. But Josh Thrasher, you can find him on all of the available social medias. Facebook seems like the best way to hit him up for bookings and for other things. But of course, he's got some cool videos. We've got links to some of that on our webpage. I know that there was a video, I want to say it was for Cuban, but there was also a designer.
Designer, yeah.
We had a link to that on our webpage.
Yeah.
I really liked that a lot.
Yeah, we shot most of that in Blind Bob's actually.
Okay, so it was Bob.
Yeah, it was Bob. Yeah.
You're looking like, hey, wait a minute, okay, that looks
That's
familiar. But some of those signs, you've seen a lot of different places.
Yeah. Most of it was at Blind Bob's.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Did they have any issues, or were there any challenges you had in terms of shooting a video there? They were really cool about it.
They know me through my dad, so no issues at all.
Well, I'm just thinking, like some places, like when you want to shoot a video, they're like, well, we've got to serve food, or in their case, they got to serve other things. We can't have you in here, get in the way of the business. But they were pretty cool to work with.
Yeah, that's the difference between having connections and not having connections.
Okay. On that wise note,
yes.
Thank you so much for coming in, Josh. I really appreciate it.
I appreciate you, Dr. J.
Oh, you are a very kind man. Do not cash that check. It'll bounce so high. You're listening to your Tuesday afternoon alternative, and one of the fun, terrific, talented Dayton bands that we recently had in studio who just released a brand new record is the Nautical Theme. Their album Float is available now. They just had a cool release show with Kylene down to the 1984 draft at Jimmy's Ladder 11. If you get a chance to see them, I highly recommend it. before things are. Stop. Stop.
Shout out to all y'all watching, man. My bad, I couldn't react to the comments. I was on the radio.